Hey Cancer, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Empress Energy Magic. I am Empress Energy. We are actually doing a really fun reading today, okay? I'm giving this a test run to see how these readings do on the channel. If you guys like them, you want to keep them around, I'll definitely do these kinds of, I'll do more of these kinds of readings, but we are going to be tapping into your future spouse's energy, all right? We're going to see if we can get a feel for who they are as a person. Maybe what they came from is in terms of like how their childhood was, where they're at right now, kind of the energies that they're dealing with, and then we'll also channel some messages from them to you at the very end, okay? So you guys, if you like these kinds of readings, be sure to smash that like button, be sure to comment below, that way I know to go ahead and keep these readings on the channel. All right, you guys, this is a general reading for my Cancer collective, so Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just if something doesn't resonate, be sure to just, leave what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to book a private reading where I tap into your specific future spouse's energy and your connection with them, just check the description box below for booking details. Yeah, and that way I get into like what they look like, what their personality's like, what they do for a living, general timing, stuff like that, okay? They're only $25 and they get emailed to you. They're very fun readings. All right, let's tap into your energy. My Cancer collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Future spouses. Show me who you are. What's your general energy? We have Snow Moon, we got Pisces, maybe Winter Babies. Well, I guess that's if you're in the Western Hemisphere. So they may be, let's see, Sagittarius through Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, through Pisces. Doesn't have to be. But I am hearing winter baby. So some of you, your future spouse is a winter baby, okay? And that can just be wherever you're at in the world. It kind of gives you a clue like the season they were born in. We have your guides are helping you all as well. Okay. We have Gemini energy. So your person loves to talk. Loves to talk. And we got Virgo energy as well. So very mercurial. Mercury, both Gemini and Virgo are ruled by the planet Mercury. So very, I'm hearing analytical, very logical. I'm hearing chatty Cathy. They love to talk though. They love to talk. They may be overly opinionated, okay? So they may be a little bit stuck in their ways for some of you. I do feel they're very sensitive to spirit. They're very sensitive to, their inner guidance, their inner knowing, their higher self. I also do feel, too, that even though they may be opinionated, very chatty, with this card here that's letting me know there is a bit of a filter. So your person doesn't have... they may be blunt, but they think before they speak. So, I feel like if they are blunt, it's going to be with somebody that they know can handle it. Okay. So it's not like it's not a foot and mouth syndrome. Basically your future spouse, Cancer, is going to be somebody that you can go to for an honest assessment of something. Okay. They're not going to sugarcoat anything, but they'll be sure to ask you like, okay, are you sure you want the truth? Are you wanting the truth or what? You know what I mean? Like they'll be sure, because I do feel they have a filter, and they do have the sense of, should I really tell this person what I'm thinking? Okay, because they are a straight shooter. I will tell you that they're a straight shooter. Yeah, with your guides are here, I feel they may be borderline psychic. There's another and Virgo too tends to be, your person can be very empathic, if not downright psychic. Yeah, your person could actually be psychic. If they do channel any kind of information, it's gonna be where it's like they channel information as they talk. They also may get intuitive guidance, or, you know, they may have psychic dreams as well. Interesting. Okay, for my Cancer collective, future spouses, tell me about your past. Tell me about your past. Okay, so they had a really happy childhood, very balanced, very balanced. They were raised to be fair, balanced, honest, full of integrity. They have a conscience. They know the difference between right and wrong, and they are very careful to stay within those boundaries, okay? Especially with your guides are helping you all as well. I do feel they are led very strongly by their conscience and their knowing of what is right and wrong, okay? Your person could also be a lawyer. They could be a judge. They could be somewhere within the legal system as well. But whatever it is they do, I mean, they could be like a law enforcement officer. Whatever it is they do, though, they're highly respected in terms of they are known to do the right thing, to be fair and to be just, and, you know, to follow the law. This could also be talking about, because this is past energy, they could come from a family of judges, of lawyers, like, you know, their dad could be, or not dad, sorry, because it's not just, I mean, some of them are, because I am picking up on father figure here. Okay, so their father or grandfather could even be something that goes throughout, you know, lineages. Could be law enforcement or a detective or judge or lawyer or something like that. Okay, so they were raised in that kind of an environment. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know, integrity was a really big thing growing up too. It's like, it's not just doing what's right when no one is looking. You know, they were raised to be integrous, so they do the right thing even when no one is looking. Let's see, where are you at right now? What's your energy right now from Cancer future spouses? They're going full steam ahead towards something. Let's see. Ooh. Investments. I'm hearing nest egg, so your person is really conscientious towards saving towards retirement and possibly early retirement. It just really depends on, you know, the viewer, how old, you know. I'm not finding right now at this point in time like any indications of how old your future spouse is at this point in time, but with the investments isn't just retirement, though. They may be looking into long-term investments. So it's like they're, what wanted to pop out? We got the Empress and yes, okay. So your person's head right now really is more towards securing, I'm hearing financial wealth through long-term investments. So they may be getting into real estate, possibly, maybe stocks and bonds, or just something that they're able to invest in that brings them, like, you know, a return on investment. I'm also hearing a residual income with the Empress here. And then the High Priestess is also kind of like they do follow their intuitive their intuition when it comes to what they put their investments in. And the reason why I want to bring that up is because there's this kind of a sense, and like I did say, they are a bit psychic, okay? They do have a very strong intuition, so it's very possible that your person here can do all of their research, say, you know, in maybe the real estate market, or research into a particular stock option or something like that. And maybe the data shows that it would be very promising, or maybe the data shows that it wouldn't be promising, but they have something in their spirit or in their soul that tells them this is what you need to do, and they'll follow that. And something just flips, and all of a sudden what looked like it was not a good investment or wouldn't be a good investment turns out to be like one of the best investments anybody could have, you know, sunk their money into. Nice. Very good. And that's where all of their energy is going right now. So they're not really focused on, I mean, not to say that they don't have, actually for a lot of you, I do actually feel like whatever they're investing in, I do feel like that's what they do for a living. That's where they get their money, is through their investments. Some of them I do feel have a quote-unquote 9-to-5 job, but honestly I feel like they're working more towards these investments and having those take over, because I do feel, I am hearing early retirement now. So they are looking towards, like, you know, making some investments where they can retire early from whatever their 9-to-5 job is. They have their eyes and their energy set. They got their mindset on early retirement. That's what they want. Some of them, they want to retire by the time they're 50. I'm hearing that. All right. Whoa, this is the one that want to come out. Aw. Well, we have intuition here again. But I do feel with this Page of Cups energy here, Cancer, that I feel they have everything they could want. Like, they're pretty, for the most part, very content with their life and where they are at, but they're missing, there's only one thing missing, and that's you. I feel like they're ready to meet the one, which is going to be you, Cancer, and fall in love. Like, they're waiting, they're ready for that. But with intuition here, we have a lot of cards here that's letting me know that your person is downright, they're either really highly sensitive, they're highly sensitive either way, but it's, you know, they have a very strong and sensitive intuition, or they're just downright psychic, okay? Or even possibly a medium in terms of, you know, being able to communicate with not just the dead, but other energies that we can't see. All right, so what messages do you have for Cancer? What messages do you have for your Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have? What messages do you have for your Cancer person? Okay, so some of you actually do already know this person. This is someone that you already know, okay? For some of you. And for, you know, those of you that this resonates, you're going to know that that person's you. There's not going to be a lot of question about it. Let's get a couple more cards. I want you so badly. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, that doesn't mean this isn't your reading, or this isn't your message, because there's other messages coming through for these first two cards. But that, I was starting to get that feeling with this first one coming out. And then that second one came out. I'm like, okay, I needed to give you that message. Let's get one more card. Actually, I'm hearing two. Okay, let's get two more cards, please. Your future spouse has a lot they want to say to you, which doesn't surprise me because we got Gemini energy here. Like I said, Chatty Cathy. They like to talk. And it's not like it's not the kind of talk though where, you know, they just dominate the conversation. They like communication. You know, they like to talk, and, you know, they like to talk and communicate and stuff like that. It's not the annoying kind of Chatty Cathys where they just talk, and you can't get a word in edgewise. No, they're very fabulous communicators, your future spouse is, Cancer. Let's get two more cards then. They're like, where do I start? Your person's looking for you, Cancer. They definitely are. It says, I won't let you down. Let's get another card, please. They're not, yeah, they're looking for you. They've got their eyes open and their little spidey senses, their, you know, intuitive antenna out there trying to, they may even be manifesting you in without knowing it. I'm hearing some of them are saying they know exactly who you are. They know exactly who you are. And that could mean one of two things. Like they literally know you. Like they know your name. They know you. Okay? They know of you. Or I should say, they have like an idea in their head of who their ideal kind of, you know, future spouse would be or spouse would be. And that's literally you. Okay? But look here. It's like, I want you back. Yeah, I feel for many of you, you already know your future spouse, and this is already someone I think you've had a romantic encounter with. This could be an ex, okay? This could literally be an ex. For those of you where that does not resonate, or you're like, there's no way in hell that could ever happen, all this stuff is letting me know it's just like, they're gonna want to be with you all the time. Like, it's gonna be one of those connections, Cancer, where the minute your date is over, or, you know, the minute you go home or something, it's like they're almost gonna have like separation anxiety. Like it's like, oh, they don't want to be away from you. You know, it's like they miss you the minute that you're gone. Okay. And then with here, with I regret lying to you, that's letting me know that your person can't lie to save their life. And I'm actually thinking about Gemini here because it's one of those things where, and not to say that Geminis can't lie, okay, or be good liars, but there's a sense here is like they can't lie to you because it's like their facial expressions. There's a couple of things going on here. Their facial expressions will give them away. They're not good liars at all. Your future spouse is not a good liar at all. And there's something that sits in their soul. Like they can't lie because it feels so wrong when they do. So they would just rather be, you know, deal with the consequences of whatever the truth may be, okay? Rather than have to deal with the energetic consequences of lying and the consequence of, you know, if you find out that they're lying. So your person's going to be very truthful and honest with you, okay? They're going to be very sexually attracted and drawn to you. And they're not going to ever want to disappoint you. They don't want you to ever feel like they let you down. They're going to take very seriously your feelings into consideration and stuff like that. They're going to be a person of their word, Cancer. They're going to be a person of their word. If they and I feel like that's important to you for some reason. It's I don't know if maybe you guys have experienced being let down by people in the past, like people that told you they were going to do something and then they never did. There was no follow through. This person's not like that. They're not going to want to disappoint you and let you down. Okay. All right, you guys, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. Please do me a favor. If it did, and you want to keep, you know, this kind of thing going with your future spouse, just be sure to smash the like button for me. Not only is that a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel, it's also a way for me to know that to keep these kinds of readings on the channel. So just comment below, let me know what you thought, share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you guys in your next reading. Thanks, Cancer.